So I am going to give you the 5 reasons why I say do not buy Starfield. I think that it's a waste of money, and here is why. The very first reason is there are so many bugs. The game is bugged out to a degree where I was unable to do the campaign for a long time. A long time. I even wrote Steam about this matter. I had about an hour into the game and the campaign was locked for me. I wasn't able to do the campaign, so all that I was able to do were side missions, and this was until their patch came out, and even the first patch didn't fix the game for me. It was still bugged out because of the AI were not where they're supposed to be, and I just could not find them. I couldn't find the person that I was supposed to talk to finish the main storyline. So while doing the side missions, Steam actually had told me that I was not eligible for a refund because at that time, uh, with the first hour of gameplay, doing side missions after that, I hit up to about 2.5 hours, um, and that was past Steam's refund policy. Uh, the second reason why I say that Steam or Starfield is a huge waste of money is that the storyline is very anticlimactic. It's extremely similar to other space games, and I'm not going to say which games because if there is someone who is trying to do the story or someone who's trying to play the game, I do not want to ruin that for you. If you enjoy it, go ahead and enjoy it, but there's other games that have been out that's main release was absolutely terrible, but if the players stuck with it, it ended up being a huge game. Um, the third reason that I absolutely despise Starfield is you have no control over your ship. You can fly around in space. You can't actually land. You can't take off. Um, the shipbuilding process is okay, but everything that you do is a loading screen. You could literally have a house 2 stories up that you could use your jetpack to fly up to, but if you take the elevator, it's going to give you a loading screen. To get to any planet, it's a loading screen. To land, so you fly to a planet, loading screen. To land on the planet, loading screen. That's terrible, terrible, terrible. The fourth reason, this one's pretty big for me. I'm going to quote the CEO. You see that mountain over there? You can climb it. BS. Absolute BS. You cannot. If the mountain itself is outside of your certain radius of the map that you can explore, it won't let you go up to it. You can't explore the entire planet. You only get a certain distance from where your ship lands that you are able to explore. If that mountain is barely outside of that radius, you can't fly up and land just a little bit further over because as soon as you land, it's a completely different generated map. It's the same planet, but it's not the same map. So that mountain that you see, can't get to it. The other thing too is that the unlike some of the other space games, you can only run and jump. And if the map, it's not that big, but it's big enough that when you have to run and jump through the entire thing and you have no vehicles to explore it, it just takes so much time. So much time. That and the loading screens are just a huge irritant. It feels like a chore more than a game. And the last reason that I absolutely say do not buy Starfield, and this is a personal, my whole list, this is all personal. Um, the AI are all extremely rude. Very rarely do you come across an AI that is Nice. And again, I'm going to quote the CEO, play the game how you want to play. Well, I want to play the people who are rude. You know, if I want to be a space bandit, I just, I murk them and take all their loot. Can't do that. Most of the AI are not killable. You can't just be a space pirate where you kill and loot as you please. The game almost forces you to play in a nice way. That is not what I was told by the CEO. That was not what was released during the press conference. There is no freedom to explore the maps as you want. There's no freedom to play the game as you want. The game is extremely buggy. It's a huge waste of money. Bethesda, I will not be buying any more of your games. Like, that's absolutely terrible. Your Fallout series, it's just like Call of Duty. It should have died there. You should have left it alone. Should have stopped making games. Absolutely terrible.